Hello, and welcome to the 2020 Virtual Balkan Music and Dance Camp. We're happy that you are going to be joining us for this weekend. The programming committee has done a great job of putting together a schedule, and I hope you're looking forward to it just as much as I am. My name is Nancy Batowski. Under normal circumstances, I'd be the site manager for Iroquois Springs. But as you well know, these aren't normal times. So this year, I'm just acting as a welcome ambassador. So to begin with, I'd like to take new campers who haven't been to Iroquois Springs before through a little history, and hopefully it'll be like a nostalgic walk for longtime campers. Uh, Balkan Music Camp on the East Coast is no stranger to a nomadic existence. We've been in many places over the years, and so that's where I'm going to begin. East Coast Camp began in the Catskill Mountains at a place called Ashokan. It was 20 miles west of Kingston, New York, and 100 miles north of New York City. It was a great place to start a Balkan village. After only a few years, though, Balkan Camp moved to Buffalo Gap in West Virginia. We spent 8 wonderful years there dancing, singing, and playing music. There were many memorable auctions with plenty of good fun, and certainly a lot of memorable late-night jaunts to the sauna and pond. Beginning in 1994, Camp moved to Ramblewood near Darlington, Maryland. And Ramblewood was well known for its hot and humid July weather. Many an hour was spent in one of the 2 pools and wondering whether the Kafana dance floor was going to actually bounce us out because it was very unstable. We spent a short but interesting time at Camp High Rock at the top of Mount Washington in the Berkshires. Besides our usual program of wonderful music, dance, and singing, High Rock was known for its lake, a scary microburst weather incident, and a lovely wooden floor specially crafted for the dining hall. But some things come around full circle. And as we started in the Catskills at Ashokan, we returned to the Catskills in 2005 at Iroquois Springs. And we've happily been there, creating our Balkan village. So with all that said, I'm now going to turn you over to our most capable virtual hosts, Corinne Sykes and Jenna Shear. They're going to share with you some very important orientation information. So enjoy and see you throughout the weekend.
Hey guys, this is Jenna here. Welcome to Virtual Camp. I'm going to introduce you to Sokoko, which is our platform that hosts our virtual campgrounds for the weekend. The first thing you should know about Sokoko is that it is supported only by 2 web browsers, Chrome and Microsoft Edge. If you prefer to use other browsers, you're going to have to download Sokoko. And in terms of which device should you use in order to use Sokoko, I always recommend a computer or laptop. We find that folks with iPads in particular hit a lot of glitches, and phones don't have as much capacity as computers in terms of all the settings and controls. Now, the first thing I want to show you is how to get into the space. When you are prompted with this where to question, always start at the main campground. So East Coast Virtual Camp start. From here, you're going to see our main campgrounds, and this is where the vast majority of your classes and hangout sessions are going to take place. But we do have 2 other spaces on the map. You find them by going up here, and when it says change space, go ahead and click. And then you have 2 options. You can visit the cabins, and the map will look like this. Or you can visit Kafana. Now, if I go back to the main page, you're going to see this little green plus sign when you're in a particular room. You can add what's called a share. This could be a photo from a camp that you love or a video. Try and keep it on topic with the room and the space that you're in, but you're welcome to help us decorate the main campsite. We ask that you refrain from using the share button for Kafana. We want to leave that space to the Kafana volunteers, and they're going to set it up and decorate it in a very particular way, so we're going to leave it to them. But the main page and the cabins, you are welcome to decorate to your heart's delight. Now, how does one move rooms? There's two ways to do this. The first one is to hover over the title of a space, and you're going to see that it gets underlined. If you go ahead and click on it, you'll pop over. Another way to do it is to double click on a space, and that will also take you there. Now, to join a Zoom meeting from Sococo is very easy. Let's say there was a Zoom meeting running out of the arena. There will be a little video camera icon when there's a Zoom meeting there. It's not there right now because I can't film this and do that at the same time. But imagine a little video camera icon. It's blue and white. When I double click to join the room, I'm going to get a prompt that pops up asking me if I would like to join the Zoom meeting. You should say yes if you want to go to that class or that piece of programming. If you don't want to join the meeting, you just want to be in the room, you can decline. And if you change your mind, you can always join the Zoom meeting again by actually clicking on the camera icon, the blue and white icon, and it will again give you that prompt, would you like to join? You just hit yes that time and it will take you there. Now, you can also video chat in Sococo. If you look in this upper right-hand corner, you're going to see this drop-down menu. You can click your microphone on and off or your video on and off. Now, Sococo has this weird feature where when you join a room, your camera and your audio are off, but you can hear what's happening in the room. So this means that if you're chatting with your friends and somebody joins the room, you may not be aware that they are there at first until they decide to turn on their camera or their audio and let you know that they've joined. This means that people can walk into your conversations without you even being aware. So as always, be mindful of what you're saying, be kind, and we won't have any problems. You can also message people in a room. So for example, you see down here, I can start a chat in the arena with all my friends. Or I could click over on Marchette's name, and she's offline right now, but normally this would be a chat box, and I can also start a private chat with Marchette. If you're having major snafus and you need help right away, you click on the find, and if you type in ask, some users will pop up like myself where Ask Me is in our name. You are free to ask us questions when we're online, and we will do our best to help you out with any Sococo tech questions. You also have the option to email office@eefc.org with your questions, and I'm also hosting a FAQ session on Saturday morning at 10:15 a.m. Just look at your Zoom cheat sheet if you need the link for that meeting, and I will be live to answer your questions for about a half hour then. All right, and now for what you've all been waiting for, let's take a peek at the new dance hall.
Although we won't be physically present at Iroquois Springs this year, and our hearts are heavy about that, we will be looking forward to a new dance hall in 2021. So no more dancing in the hills and valleys of the old dance floor. It won't be like a rolling sea anymore. Thanks to Brian, who has sent some photos of the new dance hall to be completed in 2021. We get a feel for what it's going to be like. According to the Iroquois Springs staff, the new theater is going to have a wood floor and air conditioning and plenty of bells and whistles, although they did not go into what exactly that meant for bells and whistles. I guess we'll have to wait till next year to find out.